up, guys? One of the biggest questions we always get is people wanting to become fleet owners themselves. They always hear the stories out there of people buying a bunch of trucks and making a bunch of money and yada yada. And I kind of wanted to give you guys some real expectations, talk to a real fleet owner. This is Dave Corfman. We used to drive for him back when we first started. We drove for him for 4 years, and he runs his business very differently from what I see a lot of people doing out on the road. I see a lot of fleet owners who they'll swap their trucks out every 300,000 miles or after their warranty's up, and one of their main reasons is because they can't deduct the taxes or depreciate their trucks anymore, so they figure they would rather have a truck payment than paying taxes. Dave's been in the business
since the early 80s.
The early 80s. He's been doing expediting a very long time. Him and his wife, you know, they ran team at first, and they slowly built their fleet up.
It takes time to get it all put together.
What is one of the hardest things about being a fleet owner, do you think, for your experience?
Getting the right people.
The right people.
The right people. You can always hire people, but getting the best ones. Like I always say there's a driver shortage. Now there's a driver shortage of good drivers. Good teams.
Right.
Yeah.
You can always put somebody in that seat.
Always.
yeah, but that could end up costing you more money than it's actually worth, right?
Considerably more.
Yeah.
Your people are going to be your strongest asset. It's never the equipment.
Yeah.
The equipment's always kind of simple.
Yeah.
Because anybody can buy trucks, but you can make money with them. That's not
right. A lot of people think that you know, in trucking there's all this money to be made, but they really don't know the profit margin.
It's a very tight margin. I mean, we're running for rates right now that we ran for in the early 80s.
Right.
But there are some things that, you know, technology has narrowed that gap a little bit money-wise, so there's still a profit in it, but it's not the big money that people think it would be.
Back in the day,
Yeah, I mean, you know, a good return on investment is going to be 5 to 10%. So that's a good number to look at.
Yeah.
As far as when somebody's starting with, the biggest obstacles now, when we started, you know, brand new truck was $50,000.
Yeah.
You know,
that's tripled, ain't it? Right.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the team trucks that we buy now, by the time we put the generator, all this other stuff on, you know, you're somewhere between 160 and 200 or higher if you're doing a reefer truck, lift gates, and these other things. It prices a lot of people out of the market. Because before, you know, people would mortgage against their house and all this to get that first truck. And now they don't even look at that. I mean, you're getting down to where you only have a handful of companies out there that do capital type leases in transportation. So as that narrows down, it pushes a lot of people out, or they have to get into situations that are very high risk, lease purchases, all this kind of stuff. It's a lot of people get into trouble very quickly.
Now, how long do you guys usually keep your trucks for?
For the most part, I mean, there's never really a set time, because with us, it's if you have a team or two in one truck, that truck's going to last you a lot longer than, let's say, if you had 5 or 6 teams. And how they take care of it and all that. The maintenance on trucks now, I mean, it's really changed, where, you know, when we had our early trucks, you were changing oil every 10,000. That's been stretched out to 50,000. You know, that helps, especially if you have people that aren't watching us carefully, you know, when certain things should be serviced, you know, tire pass now. There's so many other things that are out there now that make it a lot easier for the fleet owner to really see, okay, what's my fleet really doing? Just technology, apps, and everything else. None of that existed, you know, 20 years ago. But I would say overall, to answer the question, I would like to get 10 years out of each truck.
10 years,
If we can hit that, then we're pretty happy about it. We're pretty happy about it. And selling them where they're actually still a viable piece of equipment in the market.
To somebody else, right?
Because most of our trucks, we don't junk them, even with 1 million miles on them.
They can still go to somebody else.
We got several resources I sell equipment to. and I still get good money for them. They're top-notch trucks, and it's not going to last them forever, but they'll still get another 2 or 3 years of it.
Right.
And then after that, it's probably in that, you junk it or rebuild it phase.
Right.
And then, it's out of my wheelhouse for what I do.
Right.
Hey, there's good money in it, though.
Yeah. What's your thought on a lot of people, they'll trade out trucks every 3 years, 3.5 years, I think it is, because they can't deduct depreciation anymore.
You still have to have money to depreciate from, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it would really depend on what your original purchase price is. That with your depreciation, what does that look like? Now this year, they changed some of the tax strategy. They passed all these new tax laws just within the last year. So, some of that you can rapid depreciate and run it at 100% right on the first year.
Right.
Yeah, you couldn't even do that before. Right. So, but you could still take, some will say, well, they'll operate it on 3 years, and some that do that, you may be doing a track lease also, which means they don't really have full ownership of that. They're writing off that lease or a portion of it. Through that 3-year period, but make no mistake, you can still buy a piece of equipment and spread that out in 5 years. You can depreciate it on 5 years.
You can.
Which we have done. Sure.
Yeah,
and it depends on what your situation is. Strategically, there are times where that may make sense because, like for us, when you're doing a lot of trucks, I don't want all that depreciation on one year or maybe the second year, because then what happens when the third and fourth comes around, you get all this income. I don't have any write-offs. This is going to be ugly. So,
As a fleet owner, what's one of your biggest repairs you've had to cough up?
Probably, I would say the one we were talking about. We're doing, I should say twofold. There's 2 different parts. There's one that's the mechanical side, and I would say the most we've probably done was 20,000. Yeah, well, we had to put 20, and it never really fixed the problem.
We talked about this earlier. They fixed one thing, it didn't fix the problem. They fixed another thing, didn't fix the problem. They kept going back and putting money into it, and at that time, you consider that truck time to get rid of that thing.
But I would say probably the biggest cost never is actually from the mechanical side usually, is it's where we get into not even our driver's fault. We've had 2 or 3 instances where they're all varying a little bit. The truck gets backed into, we get the hood torn off and the truck stopped.
Yeah.
Those are the repairs that they're painful because you have, even though the insurance may pay some of the physical damage, you lose the service of that truck for could literally be months. I mean, we've had trucks down for 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
And if it's easier for us because we have a lot of trucks to where you don't have to worry about it. But if you only have 1 truck,
or
maybe 2 or 3,
yeah,
it could get dicey very quickly because you have that truck with no income. You have a team that's not drawing any income. You have nowhere to maneuver.
Probably lose that team.
Yeah, because you can't expect them to starve. Something's got to happen. But and then what we find is most of the time, like we have one going now. One of our latest ones was a truck ran a red light and got involved in a wreck.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, was it? They were out 2 months, right?
Oh, it was longer than that.
Was it?
About 3 months.
Just trying to get repairs.
Oh, that's just trying to get repairs.
How long did it take to get? You paid for the repairs too, didn't you?
We paid only a little bit of that, but some of the stuff we're still trying to collect because what happens is it's never just the truck repair. It's rental cars, it's hotels. There's a whole chain reaction of stuff.
Yeah.
It's all completely away from the truck.
Right.
And even now, here we are. This happened not this last March, previous March to that. So it's been over a year, and this ain't even went to court yet. That's how long it takes. So when these things happen, it could be 2 to 3 years before you ever get that money back.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they don't really realize, bad things can happen.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like I say, it's not even your fault. you know, something like that happens.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully you get your money at some point, but it's not instantaneous.
Yeah.
So some people think it is, oh, I'll just go sue them. And
Just
it's
go,
like,
yeah.
You might be waiting a year just for a court date.
Right, right.
And what's happening in between there, and this is what people don't realize, is through that period, if this is, let's say, a newer truck, you're down 3-4 months, whatever number you want to put to it, you're still making payments on that. They don't like, oh, you don't have to pay us anymore because your truck got wrecked.
Right.
Still got bills at home. It can turn south on somebody real fast.
Real bad.
If you're
Yeah.
Undercapitalization is what does most people in, and it's this kind of stuff that gets them in trouble. Medical
Bankrupt them usually.
Bankrupt them, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody has a medical issue or something. It may not even be anything serious. It just may have to be off the road for a couple of months. But,
Right.
you know, if you're paying $2,000 a month for a truck, you're at $4,000 plus your bills at home, whatever number you put to that. Let's say that's another $4,000 or $8,000 in 2 months in the hole already.
Yeah, not including heating and your regular bills.
Yeah, and it's not even just the truck. Still have insurance company. In our case, because of Expediting, still paying Qualcomm, you know, all this other stuff. That's behind you.
Yeah, it keeps all the bills keep coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it can be challenging. But like I said, for the fleet owner, it's a little easier. If you have enough trucks that you have
more income still coming in, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Too many, and you're going to have to start hiring somebody to help. Too little and small.
And it's getting that delicate balance. If somebody says, "Oh, I have one truck, I'll buy another one," it's like, sometimes when you have that one truck, you need to buy 3 or 4.
Right.
Bang, all at one time,
Yeah.
and be able to run them quickly. And if you just buy one and maybe just only have 1 or 2 other trucks, if something goes wrong with number 2, is there enough money from them other 2 to support? And there could be, but if you're the fleet owner, it's like, oh, wait a minute, that got that taken care of, but you haven't made any money. Now you got 3 trucks out there, you haven't made a dime, you're starving just to keep the other stuff running.
Right.
It can happen, and that's not carrier-based stuff, that's just life kind of things. Get in the way that will.
How many times have you had to pay drivers before even actually getting paid from the carrier?
No, we haven't really had that as an issue, but we have had times where, let's say like in January, where it's real slow, and then it's like our expenses, like doing repairs, that kind of, you know, it's like twice what the amount coming in, for that month. I mean, we were okay because we budget for them.
Right.
But
so you
if somebody's not doing that.
So definitely you've had some months where you've been in the negative.
And you have to realize too, looking at it from like a team standpoint, like say the people that work for it, that they may have a tendency to let things go a little bit at different times, but they're always going to want their work done January and July when it's the slowest.
And
that's when you have the least amount of money come in. That's where highest repairs are. Because then they'll tell you, oh, I'll need a brake job. Oh, you know, you get that list. All this needs to be done. So it's like, did all that break at one time? but yeah, and it's part of it. I mean, I understand that. You know, some stuff that even if it's something's on the truck, but it's not safety related or something, it's like, well, okay, the radio doesn't work. I'll deal with that when I got more time. That kind of thing. So, and that happens. It's just part of the business. But January, like we noticed it in July. July is when all the repairs come in.
And they're not cheap ones either.
Sometimes they're not. Sometimes you get forced into it.
What's it cost to get a brake job done on a truck? Just a 2-axle truck?
Probably not too bad.
25, 2,000?
Nah, you could keep it under that.
Oh, you could?
Yeah. Well, if you're doing drums and all that, a couple thousand maybe. If you're doing drums, it's really starting from scratch.
They've been in the business a very long time. They know how to budget and make sure you have money aside. Without that, without having that, you know, a cushion to cover big expensive repairs or one of your trucks getting in an accident, I mean, just that quick, just like that, you could be done as a fleet owner without the proper capital proper knowledge of what you're getting yourself into. So we just wanted to share this real quick with you guys. He's an awesome owner, and if you guys ever have any questions for him, they can message it like on Expeditors online forum, right?
Yeah, I'm
Go
on
in
there.
there. He's on there all the
Facebook,
time.
or even your page.
Yeah,
I'm on your page.
yeah. So, hope you guys liked the video. If you have any other questions, comment down below. Until the next one.
Peace, love, and
Peace,
Expediting.
love, and Expediting.
I remember that.